Autobots, transform and roll out!
All right, folks, how we all doing today? How are we all doing? We're gonna watch a little. We're gonna watch some more in the ongoing saga of Owen Benjamin, starting a fucking camp for the retards who are dumb enough to follow him. So over at the channel Milker Nation, which does good condensed edits of Owen's ramblings, we are going to learn more about Bertaria. He's still going with that name, apparently. But yes, Bertaria, folks. Uh-oh. Sally's blowing up. Right when I'm trying to get some shit done. Alright, so, Bertaria. Let's go to Windows Capture. Alrighty. Good, nice and centered. And looking good there. Very red in the face. For some reason there, Owen. Not sure why that is. I would guess alcoholism. But anyways, let's learn some more about the Bear Trail. Which is not at all a gay-sounding thing, by the way. Not at all the name of a gay bar. This is seriously. Let's take this seriously, folks.
All right, how do I describe the Great Bear Trail? All right, let's say we buy 100 acres in Idaho. Let's say, hypothetically, we buy 300 acres in Idaho. 30 acres will be for the original contributors of the Bear Trail. We will then see for them to camp. And it'll be honor system. And if honor system doesn't work, it would be like 5-day max or something. But if honor system works, which I think it would, we wouldn't have to have gay rules like that. And so you can set up a tent, you can hang, you can have campfires, all that stuff.
That sounds like a blast.
And then the rest of the land, I don't know yet. It could be for, there has to be a way to have income to pay taxes and expenses and all that. Maybe like, raw milk, soap, food. So anyway, the plan is to...
Have you thought about selling musk-scented soy candles? Have you thought about that? Good Lord.
Make a website. We already have a bunch of people that are down to make the website, where we have every 5 hours drive in America, we have the Bear Trail. Right now, my dream Bear Trail would be North Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, Utah, Oklahoma, Missouri, West Virginia, and then up. Like all the best states.
Is this...
And a minimum of 10 acres so that you don't have any ordinance.
Is he thinking of multiple locations? Or does he imagine a swat? Does he imagine like a streak of property that goes through all those states? Or would this be like different locations? Like we're thinking of a franchise of, of of creepy abandoned summer camps that this lunatic will buy.
Or whatever. And then I could always do comedy tours on the bear trail. It can also be so if they make it so we can't fly on an airplane without getting a vaccine, this would be a way for you to travel across the country without having to stay in a hotel that makes you wear a mask or whatnot. This is how you start building. And we
Okay, so he really does think this is going to be a trail that connects all those states? You know, I'm not an expert on geography of the flyover states. I don't really give a shit about them. So I freely admit a lot of these states, I have no real fucking clue where they are other than vaguely somewhere in the middle. But let's bring up a map of the United States. Let's try and follow this madman. It's fucking insanity. Okay, so wasn't Darkseid what Phil's wife selling? So yes, Darkseid Phil's first girlfriend. I the first girlfriend we knew about during his career, I should say. She was selling fucking soap to cure gout or something like that. But yeah, you're not really wrong there, chat. All right. Let's see. The Windows capture. We're in Bing here. Let's bring up this map. Okay, so he is thinking Idaho. What did he say? Wyoming. Oregon. Okay, so he's imagining a swath of fucking land crossing at least these 3 states. He said other ones too. So he thinks he's going to like buy land that's going to no less than 3 of these states here. Now look, I realize that up around this region is a whole lot of fucking nothing, right? So land might not be as expensive here as, I don't know, say over here, where actual fucking people live. Still, this looks like quite a fucking amount of land he thinks he's going to buy. Maybe he knows something I don't. I'm not an expert on real estate. I don't know. That's a lot of land. That is a lot of land. Minnesota. Did he name Minnesota as one of these states? Well, Minnesota's all the way fucking up here. Okay, so did he name one of it? So Oregon, Idaho, Wyoming. I'm pretty sure. I know he named Idaho and Wyoming. Let's say Oregon too. I think it's the Oregon Trail. So I guess maybe cut through the Dakotas here, South Dakota most likely. I don't know. Maybe we'll wander into North Dakota too, because fucking who cares? While we're in goddamn Fantasyland. Okay, so good God, why don't you just buy all of Montana too? Why you're? Because there's like 9 people that live there. Fuck it. Oh man. Did he say Colorado? I can't remember if he said Colorado or not. But oh boy, He's planning. I thought he was talking about like little like an area here, an area here, an area here. But no, he's like, no, it's gonna be connected. We're gonna travel. Good God. This man has some fucking bold plans. Let's get Windows capture for a minute. Hop back in here. Alright, so that's some bold plans there. But anyways, you were saying...
We are getting resources now. People are contributing. $400 would be the minimum to become part of the membership where you can stay at the 10% allotted. It's not a commune. It's not communally owned by everybody. We have to go on honor system, but 10% of each purchase I would make would be for people to camp on, for bears to camp on. And so I know that this is possible. Bear Trail will be epic. Yeah.
A lot of things.
If you want to send a check, and 400 you can send whatever you want. If you feel confident in this and you want to contribute, great. Have no expectations. No bitterness, none of that. I don't know the rules yet.
Yeah, because he's going to scam you.
10% will be for campground. The rest of the 90%, I don't know.
Let's be
and
clear.
It's not for everybody to hang out on. But the 10% it's the tithing rule. And then the rest of the land, I have to have control of that. Because if everyone's like, I vote that we all have naked nude parties. No, none of that. We could feed the whole country. I'm not making a promise of this.
A lot to unpack here. Because I watched about the first 10 minutes of this. I listened to it as I was driving around today. And it gets, if you think the straw man in his head proposing the naked nude party is the most sexual this gets, you're wrong. But yeah, he's going to feed the entire country the amount of states he apparently intends to buy. Oh man. If this motherfucker really went ahead and did this would end in a spectacular and violent way. Let's put it that way. Which I, of course, disavow.
But you can feed the country based on, with one big bear trail. If you have, let's say, 10,000 total acres, and it's a very thriving, productive thing, and there's all the people that don't want to eat insects and GMO food, that can be extremely productive. So that's my plan. And that's all I can promise is 10% for travelers who want, because right now there already is campgrounds.
And again, he's latching on to people that are upset about how things are going. You notice the buzzwords he loves to throw out there. Yeah, we're not going to eat insects or GMO food. We're gonna have our own Oregon Trail. No, you're not. You're not going to do any of that. But he knows his audience. He knows his fucking audience. That's for sure. But what really frustrates me about it is, you get all these idiots you gotta wear a mask and all this other shit that doesn't do anything for an overblown fucking nothing. All right? And if you say that coronavirus is clearly an overblown pile of bullshit, if you say that the masks and all the social distancing and all the stupid theatrical rules don't really help, then you get lumped in with guys like Owen Benjamin, who thinks that we live under a fucking dome and that space isn't real and the moon isn't real and gravity isn't real and viruses and germ theory, I guess, I don't know, viruses at least aren't fucking real. Scarcity isn't real. Apparently we have infinite resources under this fucking dome. You get lumped in with these kind of maniacs. That's... I mean, there's a reason everyone jokes that these people are just propped up by the feds, by the deep state and shit, because of course they would want to prop these kind of idiots up. Alex Jones is goofy, and it's easy to make Alex Jones look bad because he's so theatrical and over the top. But Alex Jones is right more often than he's wrong. But then you get these fucking idiots.
And they're terrible. It's like $40 a night and you can't sleep in your car. That's crazy. And it's not open to the public. It's for bears that contribute and their friends and family. It has to be honor system. And if honor system doesn't work, if there's like a tipping point, then there'd be rules. And that's why it has to be ownership. And I'll be the point man.
Of course you will.
Because I'm not going to let something just degenerate into hell. And I know this will work. Build an actual gravy train. Oh, here, Kyneton Bear. It's weird how you just haven't been responding to my texts all morning. Sleeping, BB. Ah, that was 5 minutes ago. That's weird. 5 minutes ago you were sleeping. All right, well, it's fine. It's whatever, Kyneton Bear.
God,
by the way, so if you want to contribute to the Bear Trail, if you contribute $400, I don't want to make weird promises that Reddit freaks out about. Look at him lying. I don't fucking know. I don't know. 10% of each land area will be a camping ground. If you contribute, it's not $400 a person. I'm not Coachella. I just have to start doing it. Over time, these dreams will materialize into reality. Fact. It happens every time. Mm-hmm. You can go with 10 people if you want. There's so much land. Do you understand? If 5,000 bears contribute $400, that's $2 million. If we get, let's say, 10,000 bears contribute $400 each, that's $4 million. That could buy us 600 acres plots across America. Think about how many of those people will never even use it. Think about how much area that is and how easily you can just use it and camp there. When you aren't doing a race to the bottom, the quality actually really, really increases. And I don't want to tell you that, you can always stay. I don't want to do timeshares. I don't want those type of rules. I want an honor system, because when you have a tipping point population where the majority are honorable people and it just kind of works itself out, that's by far the best way to do it. 10% should be for people who need it. The goal I want to do, and again, I'm not making promises, but this is like what I want to bring into reality, is that we get, 10, 100, let's just run and gun. Then I got some real funny stuff for you today. I'm not going to talk about the Bear Trail every day.
Oh, well, this is
Let's
funny,
say
though.
10 100-acre lots, and each one 10 acres, which is huge, guys, huge amount of space, that we would have, power outlets and water, and we could build it up, and people that stay could like add something or build something or whatever. And it can be for travelers across the country, for bears who want to camp, for families, and there's no money exchange. It's not a business. It's for people that contributed and for their friends and family who want refuge from the storm of this world. That's my dream. I don't want to I won't be taken advantage of. So that's why I'm watching.
No, you're the one taking advantage. Matt Forney donated $2. Thank you very much for that. Shameless plug. Into the Vortex by Brian Eckert, published by Terror House Press, is about a retard who starts an ideological commune in rural Idaho. It does not end well. Enter the neat literary relief fund and win a free copy of Into the Vortex. Well, that sounds exactly what we got going on here. That's right, Chad. Owen's version of Chop. Oh, Lord. This fucking guy. Wait till he starts, talking about jacking off. There's part... And now, don't get me wrong, this is obviously edited, so maybe there was more of a segue. But he just goes into, the Black Lives Matter fist is a symbol about jacking off. Because Owen sees a fist and he thinks jacking off. He must... Let's be generous and said had. He must have had the world's most crippling pornography addiction, because this man thinks about jacking off and dicks and just all the time.
My words very carefully. I'm not going to make something like this and then have people take it over and be dicks and all this stuff. So there will be a sense of order. And hopefully the other 90 acres will be either a farm type business, You know, maybe some people are caretakers there. I don't know. Guys, like, this is what's taking over the country, is just whacking off. And people won't admit it. They want it. Like, look at this. Look at this. This is another hilarious thing that we have here. It's like, oh, powerful fist. Here's my fist. Oh, I'm angry. Oh, I'm whacking off. Guys, their fucking symbol is a closed, clenched fist gripping a hammer.
I have never yet seen the black fist symbol clenching a hammer, or I guess a hammer, whatever the fuck that's supposed to be. Maybe that is a thing. I don't know. But I've never seen the black power fist like that. I don't know where he found that.
It's insane. And so I'm not going to sit back and watch the country that I love be consumed in cum. Gross. It is gross. And
look, I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm a particular fan of Black Lives Matter. But I don't believe they're about jacking off. I'm not quite sure where you got that, Owen. That's up there with King David bit Goliath's dick off in the things your disturbed mind made up.
And I'm not, and this is how fucked up the world has gotten. It's like, so the fact I point this out, it's like, oh, you're the gay one. Okay, it is.
Yes, Owen, the fact that you see these things where no one else does perhaps speaks more of you. The fact that you see a fist and immediately think of that fist wrapped around a dick. Again, I don't know exactly where this came from. I've never seen the fist holding something. Like the black power fist holding something before. I've always just seen the fist. And he just said earlier, the fist is enough to make him think of it holding a dick. A lot of other people don't think that way, Owen. I'm a fucking pervert, okay? I am a fucking pervert. Y'all have no fucking idea. But I don't see a picture of a fist and immediately picture a dick clenched in that fist. That's not where my mind immediately fucking goes.
It isn't me, it's this. And so that's why we have to, like, I have this massive audience of people that are awesome who want to do shit. So I'm going to start the bear trail.
Excellent. We're going to start the bear trail. No black people jacking off on the black bear trail. Blackpowerfist.com. That's right, chat. Lots of pink power fists and femdom pics. Power outlet boxes stapled randomly to trees. Oh God, it would be slightly less retarded than Chop, but it would just about be on the same level. Can you imagine the fucking bears trying to build a civilization in the woods? Always thinking about jacking off, apparently. Like, just, good God, just jack off then. If you can't stop thinking about it, maybe it'll calm you down. But just stop bringing it up all the time.
TheGreatBearTrail.com I just bought. We have people that are already down to make the website, all this. And, you know, and I don't want to make these hierarchies where it's like, oh, why is Papa Jacob just stay there for free and I have to pay? If you're like that, you're not, this isn't for you. Go to the Daily Wire. Go to the fucking Daily Wire and use your promo code for the sheets. It's like,
you know what? Damn you for making me heap faint praise upon Ben Shapiro. But Ben Shapiro isn't nearly the fucking shyster you are, Owen. Now, Ben Shapiro's a piece of shit, don't get me wrong. And he does love milking his stupid boomer fans. But at least they get a fucking, like, at least you use the promo code Shapiro at fucking Boll and Branch sheets. And yeah, they're overpriced as all fucking hell. And you could probably find them cheaper on Amazon. No lie, by the way. I got my dad a couple of Christmases ago a My Pillow, and I was going to use one of the fucking promo codes on one of the talk radio things, and I was like, this is still pretty pricey. And I just went on fucking Amazon and bought a My Pillow for half the fucking price of the deal you get on the fucking. But all that aside, at least when you use the promo code Shapiro at Boll & Branch Sheets and buy your stupid over fucking price sheets that are now marked down to just being kind of overpriced, at least you get fucking sheets. You know, just yesterday we watched as he promised that if you donate $400 to this idiotic fucking scam, he will make sure you get a copy of his and Amy's books if and when they ever write books. Ben Shapiro's pulled a lot of slimy shit. He's never sold you a book that he has not written and likely has no intention of writing that you will get if and when it ever comes into existence. Even that little merchant wouldn't have those kind of balls. Even his stupid boomer fans wouldn't fall for it.
I have to be in control of this thing or else people won't understand what I'm doing. You can't be a dick or a little asshole about any of this stuff. It's like we have to give refuge to good people and travelers who want to help and contribute to the world.
There are no good people in your camp, Owen. There are none. Everyone who follows this man, who looks this man in the eyes and says, yes, I want to follow him, is a piece of shit and a moron. Not even one or the other. They're both.
It just takes 5 perverts. I'm going to whack off then if there's no rules. No, it's not a squirt zone. It's the Bear Trail. It's the Great Bear Trail. And we will succeed.
No whacking off on the Great Bear Trail. No whacking off. Again, just goes to that. No whacking off on the Bear Trail. I've never seen somebody that thinks about whacking off as much as Owen, that talks about whacking off as much as Owen. Like, just all the time. Just thinking about jacking his dick off. Like, dude, I guess just jack your dick off if you can't get it off your mind.
Just like when that faggot, George H.W. Bush, said, New World Order, and when we succeed, and we will. Yeah, we will too. We will too. It's a no squirt zone.
It's a no squirt zone.
But it's not like its own country. We're still America. It's still like just campgrounds. It's not scary.
It's no squirt zone.
Nothing. We just need another option. If you later go, I paid you, where's it? I won't answer you. I won't care. If you're one of those people.
If you dare hold this man accountable for the things he promised that he will never ever materialize, he will ignore you, because how dare you?
There's like, well, I can start a payment plan. Stop. You're not. And you won't even be excluded. You can still potentially use the Bear Trail. My dream isn't for that 10% of the land to be a moneymaker. We have to get money to buy it. And if you're the type...
Somebody says, so Owen's cult is also a no-fap cult? Oh, of course it is. Every fucking spurg on the right is no-fap. I'm sorry, I've yet to meet somebody that's no-fap that has any sort of a healthy fucking relationship with their sexuality. Just, no. I'm sorry, I haven't... And look, I mean, lots of people fap fucking too much. You know, I would say I'm a proponent of moderate fap. I would say I'm even a proponent of stop looking at porn. Which, by the way, is not the same thing as jerking off. You can jerk off without looking at porn. I didn't know if you knew that. Some of you fucking Zoomers may be unaware of that. But, you know, guys my age, we had to make do with those couple of pages of underwear ads in the Sears catalog once in a while, all right? Make do with the Weather Girl, all right? There's no sex in the Bear champagne room. That's correct, Chad. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. So he says, that reminds me, I need to read as I walk these broken roads one of these days. No, you don't. It's fucking boring, dude.
Type of person, it's like,
it's boring.
man, I can give you 50 now and 150. It's like, great, thank you, awesome. But don't for a second think that like I'm gonna meticulously be like, oh, you get to stay and you don't get to. We need to get a grassroots, heritage American land that isn't like. People squirt all the time thinking about like, oh, FEMA camps. Walmart's gonna become FEMA camps. Well, how about we make our own fucking camps? And there's
how about we make our own FEMA camps? I'm sorry, he didn't exactly say that, but and again, people squirt all the time. It's just always that with you. It always comes back around to jacking your dick off, Owen.
So many people that have so much money. And it's just sitting there and they're waiting for someone like me to have a plan. And I do have a plan.
Was getting caught part of your plan?
My goal is to have the Great Bear Trail, and there's a tipping point culture and vibe where people can stay there and be awed. They can be awed by the beauty and the peace of it. And the people there are like, hey man, what's up, brother? Did you bring something for the campfire? That's my dream. But yeah, expect nothing. And I'm telling you this in the very beginning.
Expect nothing. He's being honest in that regard, at least. Because yes, if you give this man money, expect nothing for it.
Because if people are like, but I gave you $50 and now I can't jerk off in a tree. I have to find a place with no laws.
Who really, really wants to jerk off in a tree? Why is it always coming back to that, Owen?
I won't even respond to you. Go to Reddit. Go to wherever fucking pit of hell you want to go talk shit about, and that's it. Okay, enough of that. BB, if people are going to stress about 400 they signed up for, they won't be a good fit. Exactly. And guys, every campground is...
You know, $400 is a lot of money to most people, Owen. I realize not everyone has millions of dollars in assets and is able to milk deranged fucking Q-tards like you. But to most people, $400 is a considerable chunk of fucking money.
$40 a night. That's in 10 nights, you already got your money back. It's not even like... It's like the best deal in the world. It's crazy good deal.
It's the best deal in the world.
If you stay at the Bear Trail, let's say lifetime, you stay 11 nights. And by the way, those $40 a night, that is you're not allowed to sleep in your car, and you're surrounded by like real angry people a lot of times.
Are they angry because you're jacking off onto that tree?
So like, don't think that this is some kind of like weird Ponzi scheme or scam or something. It's so obviously great on the face of it that it's ridiculous. Guys, so much of America is...
This is so obviously... How can you guys not see this? How can you guys not see that each of you giving $400 to me so that I can one day buy a trail that will stretch across nearly 2/3 of the continental United States? How much that's a great deal, because I'm gonna, when you all give me the $400 so that I can buy this land, I'm going to let you fucking sleep in a tent there once in a while. It's fucking great. How can you not see how great of a deal this is? But no jacking off, damn it.
Fucking beautiful. And these prices of land is buyable now. In 2 years, 3 years, the same piece of land could be like, guys, I'm not exaggerating. It could be like $50 million.
A piece of land that is right now, okay, his highest number he said was $4 million. In 3 years will be $50 million. That's a hell of an investment. What you ought to do, Owen, you ought to just fucking buy that land at $4 million. You sit on it. You sell that 3 years later at $50 million. Because that's, good God, man, that's a hell of an upshot. Good Lord. It's not a timeshare, it's a time bear. That's the damn right, chat. Owen might get like 10 grand out of this. He claims he's already raised more than that, but let's say he only gets 10 grand out of this. He got 10 grand to yell at fucking deranged Q-tards about nonsense that will never happen. So that's nice work if you can get it.
It's like, you don't understand how sideways this shit can turn. All right. Thank you. And if you want to contribute to something great, that's what you do. And guys, I've never had a pitch like this ever. I've been doing this shit for years. I've been like, yeah, come to my shows or something. I've never had a fundraising idea like this in my fucking life.
All right. Well, I'm sold. I can't wait to get involved in the no jacking off Beartopia. So we're gonna watch one more Owen Benjamin video, then we're gonna wrap it up. I got some stuff I want to do this evening. I just felt like entertaining you folks for a little while. All right, and what you need to do is you need to each send me $500 so that I can buy up the Oregon Trail. Let's find this video. I want to find the particular one. I caught it last night. Here we go. Okay, so this is Owen Benjamin lying about his fucking stance. He's adamantly pro life now, because of course he is. But it wasn't always that way. So let's take a look at his. And look, lots of people evolve their stances on stuff, change their minds on stuff. That's, in many ways, it's a good thing. You should be somebody who's willing to take a look at your beliefs and say, maybe I'm wrong. Nothing inherently wrong with that. So let's give him the benefit of the doubt here. All right.
People were trying to shame me where they're like, oh, I listened to one of your podcasts from 7 years ago, and you were pro-choice. I'm like, yeah, I've talked about that a lot. My whole world changed when my wife got pregnant.
My whole world changed when my wife got pregnant. Owen's son was born March 2016.
Want me to tell you every single belief I have?
And here we have October 2016. Not only several months after his wife got pregnant, but several months after the baby was born.
And as I say this, think to yourself, what do you think as well? Okay, I am pro-choice and pro-gay marriage.
Oh, I listened to one of your podcasts from 7 years ago, and you were pro-choice. I'm like, yeah, I've talked about that a lot. My whole world changed when my wife got pregnant.
Want me to tell you every single belief I have? And as I say this, think to yourself, what do you think as well? Okay, I am pro-choice and pro-gay marriage.
My whole world changed when my wife got pregnant.
Total bullshit.
So there's a little something. Now look, I myself, I've never really even had much of a strong opinion on abortion one way or another. I really don't. I kind of, I don't know, a little bit of a gray area, I guess I consider it. Late-term abortion, sure, I got a problem with that, but very early stages, I mean, I have a hard time considering it a person until there's brain activity. That's kind of the hard line for me. That's where I draw the line. Me personally. I don't have that opinion because I consider it popular. Certainly in my circles, it's not. If you're not 100% pro, hell, not being opposed to condoms is borderline unpopular in my circles. But that's just where I stand. I have the opinions I have because I believe them to be correct. Not because I think they're popular. That said, though, I don't fucking lie about it to get you guys to send me shekels. I don't. Documentary of this saga will be called Dancing with Jizzing Bears. That's right, chat. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I just wanted to do a little quality content for you all there, folks. It looks like it's about thunderstorm, and there is a little bit I need to get done in the yard before that happens. Unfortunately, I hate yard work, but unfortunately, I have some shit I got to do in the yard. So, if you enjoy the show, do consider supporting the show. We got the PayPal. PayPal.me/thebecklaw, Streamlabs.com/thebecklaw. You can send a donation when I'm not live, and I will see it when I am live and read it when I am live. I really should put the Amazon wishlist thing back in there. But you know, PayPal would be appreciated right now. I know it's fucking ridiculously fucking early, but I'm actually doing Christmas shopping right now. Because that's the kind of fucking maniac I am. In fact, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. But anyways, what the hell else was I gonna say? Something else. Fuck if I remember. Fuck if I remember. That could have been that important. That's about all we got for tonight, folks. I want to thank you all for listening. And remember, just send me $400, each of you. And I will buy up 6 or 7 states. And we will have our own... Can you put real estate on the Amazon wish list? Yeah, really. I'm gonna put Montana on the Amazon wish list. But yeah, we'll buy up 6 or 7 states, and we'll have our own little Bulbatopia. But no jacking off. No jacking off. It's a no squirt zone, I guess. Anyways, that's it for tonight.